Hello, Brunchies. Welcome back to another episode of Banter over Brunch. My name is Alexia Musau.
My name is Kanji, and yes, we had already done an intro, so now that's the time you want to need the cup. Why are you even drinking coffee with a spoon in the?
Okay, guys, because it was hot. Anyway,
how are you?
I'm good. I'm sore. My back. Oh gosh, that sounds like bad
Okay,
manners.
yeah, let's just.
Guys, remove your minds from the gutter.
You're literally speaking to yourself.
No,
like,
I know how people think. I was lifting weights. It's not much a thing.
Congrats! Are you back in the gym?
Yeah, I'm back in the gym.
Wow.
Yeah, but now when you're back in the gym, you get like super hungry. So
It's
now
true.
I need to figure out diet again because I had
It's
diet
true.
on, at least under control. But yeah, but otherwise I'm good. The weather is weathering. It's just been here, there, here.
No, I've been sick in the past 3 weeks twice.
Yeah.
I have nimepata homa. I'm tired. I actually want to go see the influenza shots. It's the ones that prevent you from getting colds.
Okay.
I'm asking.
I'm not sure.
Is it
I know
the influenza
is
shot?
Influenza is a virus though. Anyway,
virus.
yeah, it's in that line.
It's in that
Like a
line.
homa, yeah.
I was just hearing my friend Gail, who's back, who's probably going to be a guest here. Her family was saying they're going to get shots. Me, I don't like homas because they're so inconveniencing. But anyway,
And
the weather has been weathering. I have zero clothes for
Winter.
winter.
But you're in winter clothes.
I mean, okay, barely. Like, this is just... How warm is actually the outfit I'm wearing? You know, like, anyway, where are we getting so much into this? But
guys,
the weather has been off, but at least the past 2 days, I think it's been behaving.
And you know how they say like weather actually affects your mood? Whether it's true, because I know like in European countries and all that with the winter
Depression.
guys, get so depressed and stuff like that. Because even when this last weekend when the sun was out, it was like,
The sun is out.
where are we going? What we doing? What we wearing? You know, and the vibes are just there.
So
But
that's why some people say in therapy you need to just go outside for a walk and just
you'll
like
feel
see the
better.
vibes. It just does something.
guys, we're on episode 115. Why am I saying it like that? 115,
115.
goodness. And we're almost celebrating 3 years of the podcast.
That's crazy. First of all, if you've been listening for 3 years, then kudos to you.
Shout out to you.
Because wow, I feel like it's been such a long time, but a short time at the same time. Like, it doesn't feel like it's been 3 years of BOB running.
I think for me, it's how we've changed in those 3 years, you know, and how life has changed
Yeah.
in those 3 years. Like, it was just the onset of COVID, I think, and how we still pushed through, even when we kept suspecting we have COVID.
By the way, COVID times we were recording episodes, visuals. We at
were just doing-
visuals.
no,
But
visuals
this was a COVID baby.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy to think about.
Yeah, so I think it's just how life in general has changed and how we've moved from different seasons, you know, of life in those 3 years. Like, it's just crazy.
Oh my God. Our first birthday we did a bash. Oh God.
That was the first one. Yeah.
The people who are there, oh my God.
Okay, some of them are married now. Some we didn't talk to. Some... Interesting.
You are still staying in that KSQ of yours.
Yes, guys.
Alexia had a dog.
MCA of Langata, women rep.
Oh gosh. Good times. Well, good is relative. But yeah, life was less stressful. Maybe. I don't know.
I think it still had its fair
Share of manenos.
stress,
I mean, we were going to Tawi BS. Hey.
Did you have Uber money?
We did not have Uber. Do I even have Uber money? Me say Buddha everywhere.
Yeah, but like Uber Buddha.
Okay, do I have? Yeah, now I have Uber Buddha money.
Yeah, like I love it. Okay, what did we do last year? Actually,
Nothing. We just went for lunch. Apo Cafe Kaya.
Yeah.
Cheers. And called it a day.
And what are we doing this year?
This year we need to do something. You know me, I like anything to bring people together. Nikondani. I know we're gonna have like a mini celebration here on the pod, like exciting guests, I think, to close off the season. But yeah, like, I don't know. I still do think we should figure out a way to celebrate.
Okay. When is that? Next month?
Go next month. Okay, lakini anyway, tutajua tu.
Yeah,
but
and
what
we don't
we
have to
are
overthink
gonna
it,
do
yeah,
is
something.
sooner than later. We do want to finish the year with a live show.
For sure.
It's been 3 years. We've not met any of our fans except in the clubs or in the I don't know, clubs too. Actually, you guys only have confidence to approach
I met
us in the club.
someone when I was voting, like in the polling station.
In the polling station.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, my friend even. Okay, someone who is growing to become my friend.
Wow. Okay. No titles just yet.
She's Caucasian, and I linked her to the podcast, and she just texted me yesterday. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for linking me to this podcast. I love it. So yeah, it's international.
Yeah, diversification, is the goal. Yeah, for sure. This year we need to do a live show.
Yeah.
Guys, be sure to support. We don't want to announce and then cricket.
And then embarrassed. But we did like a mini live show-ish kind of thing with Radio 254 a while back, and that was so. I loved it so much because I was a bit tipsy and the conversations just flowed.
Yeah, we actually.
Yeah, guys loved us. I hope if you listened to us that day, you are still tuning into the pod.
Yeah. No, it was actually, you've reminded me of someone we met on that day, and I think should be a great addition for the live show. Pod.
We also met other podcasts, and I said the dumbest comment ever that I remember to this day.
You see, no one remembers those things.
Okay, so I told you.
Yeah, never be embarrassed.
Because you asked me. No, Alice, why would you say that?
Me?
I think you asked me.
I forgot.
No, I don't say. I'll tell you post.
Who did you meet and what did you say?
But anyway.
It never matters. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, so today we're doing dilemmas. We've been crying on this podcast for people to send in their dilemmas, and finally you guys are starting to engage with us. We love to see it. So we also sent them anonymously. So people sent them anonymously rather.
Yeah.
And so we're just gonna help solve your problems that you have, and the best of our capabilities. Otherwise, some of you just need therapy, maybe, and we'll just advise you that if that's what you need.
Yeah. So you ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay. So some of them are not as...
Before we even get to dilemmas, you didn't even ask me how I am.
Oh, how are you? You asked me how I am?
Yeah.
Oh, how are you? Sorry.
I'm okay. I'm just taking it a day at a time. Life is lifing. I don't know. I feel like I've just finished my season 1 of my tech story. Woo! And yesterday I was just like feeling so like proud. Yeah. I think I went through a period where I was I felt like I was getting detached with the platform, or just like like I was even scared to look at my social media to just see like how it's progressing or what, or just like I'm not posting as consistently, and then which I hated because like when I started, that's my baby for real. But then now, like just yesterday, going through all the episodes and all the comments I got on YouTube and just the support I've received so far, it feels good because now I'm also just thinking of what season 2 is in store, and I'm now getting very excited. I'm working on a website I shared with you kidogo, and working on other partnerships. It's just very exciting. I feel like now I'm excited to do now for the next level, because I really do think that the next step is gonna be our big step, because I'm just gonna follow my dreams, and that's what I'm gonna continue doing. Whether it's gonna cost me a lot, I'm hoping it's more of an investment than it is a cost, because like at the end of the day, I'm really enjoying the process. So that's the biggest news I have. I'm so grateful for that. This is not an MTS platform, but that's the bigger milestone.
It is, because you're part of it. So somehow it is.
Guys, check out the Tech Podcast if you haven't.
It's a big achievement. I think the fact of something leaving your mind and actually seeing that you've done it, and 11 episodes in, and like it's not a joke,
and it's like it's growing steadily, and you have to start from somewhere. And you literally just like started from the idea that I had, and so I'm falling back in love with my platform. So I'm just very excited to see what is in store. And yeah, I've built very nice connections the past couple of weeks as well, and I'm very happy about that. And yeah, there's the good side, bad side is like I'm still feeling like right now I'm in a very weird place career-wise, but can't talk too much here because some people follow this podcast, but
you gotta stay mysterious.
But yeah, otherwise I'm okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say like a good 7.
Okay.
Now we can get into the dilemmas.
Cool. Onto the dilemmas, guys. So some of them are not like, you guys, you have your lives figured out or something.
Because some questions.
Yeah, they're not like, oh my God, life or death situation. They're just calm. But no, maybe to them it is
maybe
a dilemma.
To them is a problem. Don't underestimate her.
Yeah, I think because some of the episodes I listen to, when they do dilemmas, it's like hectic.
It's true.
It's like, what?
Yeah, no, I mean, the more we do such episodes, I think the more people will be able to open up. What
So we have to be wise today, put on our thinking cap. Okay.
Tell us.
Question number 1. I'd love to start my content creation journey because it's something I truly enjoy. What advice would you give me? I feel like this is speaking to both of us because we've been starting our content creation journey or just trying to be better at it for a while. So when I read that question, I was like, I'd like to take in that advice as well, which sometimes we do know what we need to do, but it's like the implementation that we slack.
I think even you in your mind, you know exactly what you need to do, but execution is always something different. I think you will always be in the search on how do I start again or how do I better my content creation journey. I don't think if you just need that extra push for you to initially start, and it's just literally as simple as you have so much inspiration, you just need to make one video with your phone, or you put photo, you already know, maybe post 3 times a week, you have your schedule, and then, just figure out how you're going to post consistently, because content creation at the end of the day, for you to succeed, it's all about your consistency. You're fast, and it's not going to be an immediate thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be, you can be consistent for 3 months and then you feel like you're back to square one. And it's the truth. Like, honestly, the social media space, it's so unpredictable. After, you'll just get one day, you are popping off and then your life changes. But before then, like you'll probably just have to consistently, continually for a year, 2 years post, because I know I even follow like people who started off maybe as YouTubers, and then for example, even Eli Mwenda, okay, I know right now is, anyway, Eli, or my other favorite content creator, her name is Tate Kapaya. Eli started as a YouTuber with like, very few people knew about him. Like that was maybe 4 years ago. He was in the UK. Then started his Instagram, same thing with Tati. Then just consistently, I've followed Tati, and for about 2 years, she was just posting almost negative engagement, nothing. And now she's been flown out to New York.
Wow.
She's by Airbnb, I think, and she's collaborating now with Eli's sister. Eli, we all know Eli now. It's a household name. So it's not going to be you start today and then in 2 months, something grand is going to happen. Everyone's journey is different, of course, but manage the expectation. Don't say, I'm quitting my job to be a full-time content creator, thinking that money is going to come tomorrow. It takes time.
Like anything, I guess, it takes time. Like
anything.
And I think for me, the main thing is less planning, more doing. We sit, even when guys want to start a business, you look for a business proposal, you look for Nini, you'll see, what will I do as branding, without actually doing anything towards it, without execution. So I know even for you, maybe you've planned, you've needed, just go ahead and do it. And I think the more you do it, the consistency, the more you get better quality, because every time you do something different, you'll be like, okay, I can do it like this. It will look better like this. Number 2, you get to figure out what content you genuinely like
enjoy doing.
Sometimes they say, get a niche, Nini. And I'm like, okay, but maybe when you start, spread your net wide, you know, and then later on you'll figure out, I actually enjoy beauty content. I feel my most authentic self when I'm doing beauty content. And then you'll figure it out, but you have to be in motion. You know, you have to already be starting.
Yeah,
you know,
have
like
to
actually
just
do
something.
Actually doing.
Yeah, I like that, and also even if and just be very fluid. Like nobody is like putting a gun to your head saying if you say this is your niche, 3 months later you want to change that niche. Now you can't.
Yeah.
Like we had Stephanie Cherono here the other day, and she just very openly said that I'm tired of doing makeup. Content, and I'm like trying to do something new.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Like, you know, people fall in love with who you are as a person and don't lose touch of that. So whatever you decide to veer off into, if you build that relationship with your audience rather than just very generic posts that you clearly just see this is someone who's continually trying to get followers, but rather build that connection, which I think is the biggest advice I'd also give you. Your community will follow you wherever you go. So just be yourself. It's easier said than done though, because you're like, okay, so who am I? You know,
you have to go back to the beginning. Who am I? And I think what you're saying also is authenticity. You know, sometimes, especially in the world that we're in right now, when you open TikTok and guys are less. And it's good content, like it's super quality. So you feel intimidated. You feel like, okay, so where is the space for me? I'm just starting out and all that. But I always say, one, everything can be content. Don't overthink it. Don't think your house has to look like this. Don't think your clothes have to look like this. You know, you'll find your people and you'll go growing as well, you know, because when you're like, okay, I need a studio in the house, but you don't have that space right now. Work with what you have. You know, I feel like that's what this start with what you have. Start with the phone that you have. Start with you don't have a tripod, put something to hold your camera, you know, just start with what you have and you'll grow eventually.
Like, have we started this podcast, please? Like,
what was a mic? It was a rumor. What was everyone with their own mic?
Our phone, or we used to share a mic that I got from my brother-in-law because for some reason he had an audio box and a mic that were from this, maybe even the 1960s. Okay, let me not say it like that. They were quite old, but it was a very powerful audio box and very powerful mic. But we used to nimechoka mkono yangu sasa wewe shika hii mic, you know,
we used to alternate
and it was audio,
even
and
our phones
we had to learn how to use Audition. Okay, me, I used to love Audition. She used to use Audacity. We had to learn how to edit sound. Sound bites for the promos. You know, I had to learn how to create graphic posts for our thumbnail and for even just how those sound bites, the color scheme has come from far. Like, guys, we are going improving, and you know our journey has been 3 years. I mean, we got our first brand deal last year and it came from us not even like thinking this is something that was gonna happen to us, like genuinely, like from nowhere, but we're so grateful for that. All this to also say, like, in line with that authenticity, is like just enjoy the process, and when you're starting, just like have the vision of where you want it to be, but also just like do it, and then it will eventually all come together. What am I trying to say? Like, don't chase the money first. Chase what value you're bringing to the table, and then when you become a valuable person, then you can start thinking, okay, now how
inevitably the money will look for you. The money will find you when you're already producing that value and you're already being authentic and you already have a connection with your audience. Yeah,
but if you're also very business oriented, which is also fine, like, you know, your goal is to eventually get brand deals and do this, then there's also just a certain, as you start building that value, like, I think you'll know what you need to do to get to where you want to be. But if you have in your mind, I don't know, I'm also 50-50 about that, because I feel like if you have in your mind, I have a goal to, I don't know, get funding or like add revenue from somewhere, I don't think it's the worst thing to work towards that and have money in mind. and still be able to separate that and provide value, because for me to make money, I need to create value for myself. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like sometimes it's very 50-50 or cliche to say that don't think about the money first, because it's okay for you to think. That's why you're maybe even starting the content creation in the first place.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I think it's easier for the money to come when you're already creating value or something like that. Because yes, you could be thinking about the money and getting frustrated that it's not coming because you're not working on, being seen, the consistency, putting yourself out there, So
not to do those ads, just do one ad for 3 months and put yourself out there. Anyway, that's the advice for content creation.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Collaborate, work with people. You could be starting out and you have a friend who is a budding photographer, videographer, editor. Work with the people that you already have, your friends.
It's true. It's very hard to make it as a content creator by yourself. Yeah.
Look for your network and there's someone who can help you.
And I think that's also part of the difficult part of it, is like getting yourself in the ecosystem or like finding people to work with. Because I feel like in this Kenya, all content creators now are friends and they chill together. They help each other with content, which is amazing. But it also feels like if I'm not part of the circle or at least friends with one of these people, it's difficult then for me to grow.
Funny enough, I feel the same way sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm such an outsider. I'm like,
It's 100% true. Like sometimes if I wasn't going with you for some of those events, I'm just like, okay, now, like before, I don't know. I don't know if it's a 100% a good thing, because it feels like now all the opportunities they share within themselves, which I understand from their perspective. It makes sense because you have a platform, I have a platform, let's collaborate here. You're a videographer, funny, 1, 2, 3, But now as you're coming up as a content creator, if you're not part of this, because the brands will over and over and over and over again choose the same people, it's going to be difficult for you to win that battle, but it's also a battle that you can eventually win. But I think that's also one of the difficult parts of content creation.
Yeah, for sure. But again, okay, I had a point, I don't know. Networks, yeah, because sometimes when like you see guys have been invited for an event and you're like, excuse me, don't you know about me? But I'm like, okay, make your own wave, make your own, create your own, because even us, we have friends who are content creators, and I think if we leverage each other, we can grow to be that squad, and
it's true.
But sometimes it's just like you do your own thing, Can we? But when you see the power in coming together, I'm like, okay,
we'll form
a group now on WhatsApp. Say, guys, enough is enough, let's help each other.
Someone asked me, can you show me some of the like videos you've edited or like your reels or something? And I looked at my Instagram. I said, oh my goodness. When I can't even show. Can I even say? I create content every day, but my own. Oh my God. I was just so embarrassed. I was like, guy, can I even say now that I classify or I've just taken a hiatus and not... Like, I don't know. I'm very confused right now. I mean, I'm a content creator, but the fact that I have to podcast. But even me, how are my podcasts going to grow if I'm not growing my own platform? I have my own dilemmas, okay?
Why didn't you put them there anonymous? This is yours.
In the content space. Sasa ningepatiana advice hivyo kama ingekuwa yangu. Uliweka dilemma yako?
Hapana. I forgot. And I think I don't have a dilemma at the moment.
You think you don't have a dilemma? Hey, must be nice.
Okay, let me
Maisha
think.
London.
No, I don't know. I don't think I have a dilemma at the moment. Next episode.
Yeah.
Okay. So I hope it's made sense, and I'm sure it's things that you've had over and over again. For me, I think the main thing is stop thinking about it and just actually get into it. You'll live and learn the most when you're in it. You'll refine your craft when you're already in it. Number 2. This one is annoying me, but we'll talk about it. My man wants to now start having other female friends. In brackets, he has none. and I don't know how I feel about it. He says it's innocent, and sometimes the boys can't give you advice that women can give. I have several male friends from before the relationship. How do I handle this situation?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think your partner should have female friends?
What? I'm always very 50-50 about this.
Yeah.
Because you and I both know we have male friends.
Yeah.
And you know for a fact nothing is ever going to happen or nothing has happened. Like for me, like I've grown up with my neighbors and they're my boys. And it's the reality of it. What I'm 50-50 also about is why
all of a sudden,
while you're in the relationship now is when you like that friendship should have formed before we're in the relationship.
First of all, I'm going to talk about relationships and friendships, especially coming from me where I was single for such a long time. So, of course, I had formed friendships with guys. As you said, purely friendships. Nothing has ever happened. Nothing looks it's going to happen. So I think when I got into a relationship, like subconsciously, I just stopped over hanging out with guy friends. You know, before I took a job, I meet with a guy friend, we chill, we eat, we drink, his friends come. And it's, by the way, it's nothing extra, you know, and they drop me home. But can you imagine now I'm being dropped home by a male friend that I'm from eating and drinking? You know, it's just same way, I wouldn't want you dropping another babe home from you guys eating and drinking. So I think with relationships and friendships, boundaries just have to be created, whether you like it or not, you know, to protect the friendship and to protect the relationship. Doesn't mean you have to cut each other off, but the same way I'm saying, I can't be eating and drinking every Friday with Timo.
No, it's not see it off and evil, but maybe like once in a while. Like, okay,
once a quarter, maybe.
Do you think your man should have female friends?
I'm just trying to think how it would work. You know, I'm meeting Susan. Can she come to the house we all meet? You know, like, and yet sometimes I feel like, okay, but I want to speak to my friend. You know, I'd like to, because when I meet my male friends, I think most of them are usually like, of course, older than me, mentors, like people who've known me from, who have seen me grow, and we just want to catch up, you know. And I'm sure even some of my male friends are like, since Alexa got her boyfriend, squeeze her, she doesn't talk to us, she doesn't. And I'm like, okay, but how am I supposed to behave? I don't know, guys. I really don't know.
So what is your conclusion here? You are just...
The conclusion is... Is there a conclusion? I don't know.
I think it's just a very touchy topic.
It's just a very touchy topic. Because
maybe you want to
how do you want your boyfriend to have female friends?
Again, very like
what's the boundary?
For me, like I said, it's very 50-50 because of course I'm feeling like, why do you want to have female friends? Like, what are you discussing? But at the same time, like, of course I'm not meeting my male friends every day, nini. But like when I'm going, you know, we also have mutual friends, whatever. When we're going places, I'll probably meet them or, you know, maybe they are my neighbor, but I never do anything like suspicious. I'm not like chilling with them in their house. But like, I don't know.
Solo chilling. Like you better meet as a group.
Solo chilling, but now I'm like thinking I'm meeting Arnold. Sorry, Arnold, one of my friends.
Yeah, and it's okay.
So I'd be like, so why are you getting upset? And it's just Arnold. But now maybe what I did was made both of them also friends.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. So it's a mutual. It's not someone I don't know. I'm not sure about.
Yeah. So what if it's someone you actually know and they're also friends with you?
Me need to your form. Now meet separate. Could discuss meaning. Yeah, we are all friends now, so we must meet as a group. Period. No, anyway, I think, okay, for me, I think I've never had that issue because I think for guys, most of their friends are boys anyway, you know, or in a group setting. So it's never an individual, Sharon is my bestie, is my close friend, you know. But I think it's important to discuss these things with your partner, especially if you feel like, this is a friend and I'm not trying to lose this person. And like, we'll be chilling sometimes, and it's not a bad, and see if that's okay for them. And
but what if you know this girl and you know maybe this girl, your boyfriend might be her type.
This girl that he knows, or I know, she's
like, see, you're all three of you now are friends, and maybe he's met her through you, or something like that. And you know this girl previously, her type in Akanga labda something of
and
the
he
sorts.
might know his type. Yes, me, but I know the things that I've always thought about that sometimes. Like, you know, I want to be friends with this babe, but I'm like, See, let's compare kwa nyumba. Not the friends that I currently have. Like, you know, they're just someone extra. I'm like, okay. But
from afar.
They will not be meeting. I really like your friend. Like who?
You really have standards of how the female friends should look.
Yeah. Especially something I'm trying to make now, not the existing ones, because the existing ones are found, like, they're already there.
That one, just there's something about her.
Yeah, she's still focused. She's a good girl, that one. She's a size 10. She's super fit. They have the same ideology. So you leave them talking and you're like,
kuna vitu zingine usijilete by
yeah, but prevention is better than cure, you know.
Then now kidogo in his mind is starting to compare, because I feel like men are
human
sometimes
beings, even humans, even for babes, you can meet a guy and like, hey, why didn't I meet this one before? You know, in some
I wouldn't
situations.
say something, but there's something.
No, I'm just saying it works for both babes and girls. So same way a guy shouldn't just be bringing all the guys he's and then praising them.
Yeah, it's
at least one thing he does badly. Yeah, so it's interesting, but anyway, back to the dilemma at hand. Girl,
so how,
there's something suspicious. As you said, these are not friends he had previously. When you're not in a relationship is when he's feeling he needs to have a female voice to give advice. Which advice? There's God, there's the Holy Spirit, there's you, there's his...
So you should never have female friends?
No, but now he's made it a quest to find female. It's such an organic... You know, it's not organic.
Okay,
it's I'm looking for female friends now because the boys' advice is not enough. Go find a female therapist, Basi. That's the farthest you can go.
Actually, therapist.
Yeah, if you want advice,
go talk to your mom.
Go talk to your mom. She's there. She's a female, and she'll give you the best advice.
Sisters, you know, there's.
It's like I'm lacking.
You want to change wigs? I got you. Like, what's up? I changed my hairstyle.
And which advice is this you want? That must come from a female friend and not me, not your boys. So you want to go discuss me with another woman. So that's what happens.
Because, you know, boys sometimes are normally very rigid, though, in like the explanation of how they're talking about to boys.
Yeah. So you want to open up.
You want to
cheat emotionally.
It's cheating emotionally.
You're going to tell another woman things you've not told me. In short, he's telling you he wants to cheat.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That is it. Because what are you going to do with another woman? You know, that's better he's going to cheat. Tell him now.
I don't think that's like what she wants to hear.
Oops. Sorry, girl.
Your man is cheating.
Yeah, he's asking for permission to cheat. You go tell him and you want to find another friend.
But also if you keep allowing,
I'm on Bumble. I'm looking for a new male friend.
By the way, you can just say, it's okay, you do your female friends. Then you just say, so today we're meeting Kevin.
Yeah, at 10, we're going cocktail. Just that here. I need some advice from him. By the way, that's what he's trying to cheat. And he wants to be like, but I told you. So I asked you.
Yeah, so now you never have a problem because he involved you in it. And I feel like maybe she might be feeling like, you know, like, it's what he wants to do.
Yeah, let me not be so controlling. You know,
good girls finish last. Good girls finish last.
Say no and say no. Because we don't want you to come back with a dilemma and say, the friend my boyfriend made, I suspect they are doing something. Because if you're looking for advice requires you to be vulnerable. Why are you being vulnerable with?
The another woman.
Hey, better this guy is asking for permission.
No, I hear you. Yeah, no, it's very suspicious. have the conversation with him, tell him you're not okay with it.
And to stop sugar, tell him what he's looking for.
What
if it's
is it
vulnerability,
that you're really
maybe you need to be
for?
more, he needs to feel like a safer space with you. So maybe you need to be more accommodating. Maybe you need to listen to him more. You know, tell him to solve that with you. Not to look for
other people.
I can't imagine telling my boyfriend I want to make a new male friend. Okay.
It's true.
Break up, here we come. Because
but like, I don't know. I feel like I make friends easily.
You may?
I make friends.
But you see, it's organic.
It's organic, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like for him,
he's actively seeking for female companionship.
It's not even natural.
From
it's something else he's looking for. Because if it was organic, it would be different. I think the way it would have been phrased would have been very different, you know. Because you go about life, you'll definitely make friends.
Meet people.
Start a new job, someone is there helping you, they become a friend. It's fine, you know. But this one of, I want to make a female friend.
The other day I was ready to there's this guy, you know, he was looking for people to add into like a group of people to help each other career-wise, basically. And so his idea was to connect people in that front. Juzi ameniongeza. I asked questions like, what are your interests? Nini, okay, what do you want to pursue? Blah, blah, blah. We did that. Juzi ameniongeza kwa WhatsApp group. Mbili. Tofauti. Ati intros. He's added me and another guy. One group, another group, me and another guy. At Sasa, we have similar interests and maybe might help each other career-wise and whatever, like basically mentors or people, whatever. But in my mind, I was just like, okay. And then the intro was like, you guys should meet and grab some coffee sometime.
That's your
and I was just like, okay. Hi, very nice to meet you. Like, it feels like a dating thing. So how do I start? I was just calculating, okay, how do I start saying... There's this guy I don't know, but I'm going to meet him because I feel like we are going through this program.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Hey, it's not easy. It's not. I think better not say. Better not say. Just say I'm at a networking event. You kwanza, you're lucky. At least you live. You're not together. You're not. You know. You live each other.
Where are you going? I'm going for a network.
Yeah, I'm just going for a meeting.
Oh, I'm going for a meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. So, thanks for the advice. That's my dilemma.
Yeah, because if you start saying,
I was just looking at this group.
Stranger,
I'm like, hi, yeah, we should grab coffee soon. Yeah.
And you say it's innocent. Maybe it's innocent.
It's innocent.
Yeah, it's innocent. But I don't know if you should say. But it is a meeting. It's a networking meeting. But don't give details. I think the thing with women, we like to give details. And men don't give us details.
I feel I'm opposite because I'm giving too much details.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Women give too much details.
No, I'm saying I feel for me it's opposite because you know me, like I'm a bit.
Yeah.
For me, I get a bit too much details and then he gets upset when I don't give details.
So guys, that thing, babes, it's red flags. There's something suspicious with that whole thing of this guy, especially because she said he never had any. So this new need. That's not an organic, it's not a natural.
Why do you think he didn't have female friends before?
But most guys
usually do. I'm a metoka place in
acquaintances. I don't think most guys have female friends, in my opinion.
I don't know. I feel like
at his squad.
Okay, at least deep. For my growing up, like we literally just had groups of. Like in a Gabi show, sasa unataka niambie ati nisiongeleshe Gabi.
Yeah, you guys are close.
You know, so I feel like okay, when we
but it's not there.
Of course, things have to change when we're in a relationship.
Of course, in campus, these are your classmates, your squad mates. I think even being in campus, your partner at that time probably understands the dynamic. Yeah. You say, I'm just having lunch with Gabi at STC. It's not suspicious.
Yeah.
I think once you move now onto...
Yeah, no, but I still feel like, apart from uni, like I've just grown up with a lot of both female and male friends. Like, for me, if you come to my events or parties, like you'll probably see very equal number of representations or...
Yeah, you
have. Know, like even abroad, I'm always like maybe calling, maybe was it Abel or Kevin, like...
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think
and I think maybe now if I was in a similar situation, I'll feel shaky because it's like, Sasa Mimi, I have all these people. Of course, I'm not talking to them every day and what's not. But I think that point of yours is so valid that actively like seeking a female friendship all of a sudden.
For advice.
Let's move on to the next thing.
Sorry, guys, if that was too raw, but you asked us. How do I handle the situation? Tell him no.
Oh, period.
Yeah. Or you break up. That's a deal breaker.
It's a deal breaker. Yeah.
Unatafuta nini huko nje ati advice. Talk to the boys, tell them to be more deep. So big shallow.
Boys, tell them to be more deep.
Yeah.
Why are you having shallow friendships actually?
Exactly.
Let's talk about it. Like,
there.
if the problem is the friendships you have with your male friends, like why don't you want? Why do you have to be a man and not talk about your feelings? Like, so you'd rather die.
Exactly.
And look for a female companion that's not your girlfriend because there are things you feel you can't talk to her.
He says it's innocent. Of course he'll say it's innocent. You think he's going to tell you, I'm cheating? In fact, he probably already has that female already. So he's telling you this. So when he introduces you to your co-girlfriend, it's the friend.
It's you knew about this.
Yeah. Sharon. Oh yeah, it's my
That's
new friend
get second
Sharon.
Wives. That's what people get second
Sharon
wives.
A lot. Sorry. It's not
Sorry,
Sharon. I'm beefing with.
Side eye, bombastic.
Very bombastic. There are time to just confess now that maybe he's been cheating or he thinks he wants to cheat. Actually, just have an open and raw conversation. As I said, maybe he doesn't feel also comfortable with you. Maybe you need to look inside. Are you creating an environment for him to freely express himself and for you guys to have that intimacy of just talking?
100%. How long has this episode been so far?
40 minutes.
What?
Yeah, that's it. It can be long here.
So we do one more and an easy one, and then we do part 2.
Okay. Beside the podcast, what do the both of you do?
Okay.
Was that a dilemma? That's more of a question.
It doesn't have to be a dilemma. We said we can do that.
Okay. So the next one is more of a question. Actually, I'm going to put it as 2. There are 2 questions that I think we can answer for this part 1. One of them is someone probably who's not been attentive to the episodes.
Alexia today has said we are coming with fire.
Or is new. Either
you
is
could
not
have started
attentive.
with maybe it's new.
Okay, someone had asked, let me look for it. Had asked, are you looking to date someone right now? Yeah.
No.
Yes. Why?
No, I'm not looking to date anyone because I'm already dating someone.
And she's in a relationship.
Yes.
Yeah. No, dating sometimes doesn't have commitment. Yeah.
Okay, but I have some people on the roster that are looking for someone, so you can just. You can. I have gals, who are ready.
We should organize
a mixer.
Yeah.
Dating mixer. By the way,
that's a different type of event, and
I'm so on board with it.
Namsiba idea yetu nyenye other podcast. Yeah, I thought about it, but yeah. So the roster is there. I'm also not looking to date because I'm also in a committed relationship, but I'm looking to date my friends.
Yeah,
to date the community that already exists. Yeah, and date myself. I like that. Actually, I'm relearning the things that make me happy. I'm looking for hobbies, guys, because sometimes you do things like, what's your hobby?
My hobby.
Exactly.
My hobby is like going out.
Okay, valid.
Podcasting. See, these are like our
hobbies. Yeah, but I'm looking for other things.
Like other things to fill your time, like
painting. Oh my god, yeah.
Drawing.
Knitting. It's something I used to do when I was young. But forgot.
I went to Guild House the other day.
Guys are knitting.
And I'm going to the sitting room. There's a doll just seated there. I'm like, why is there a doll sitting here? Ukiangalia huko sijui kuna doll ingine sijui.
Like voodoo.
The mom has been knitting and so she's putting on display the clothes cute. She's been making for the dolls. And she's also selling toys. I thought it was so cute. But if you don't know the context, like, nakuna what's happening in this house?
What's happening here?
Anyway,
yeah. So just to things like that, painting, I'm back to reading, which is good. Yeah, like novels and setting aside time, like 20
Oh, I
minutes
love
a day.
listening to podcasts. Okay, I'm so fucking generic. Oh, God.
Picking up a sport, like when's the last time you played tennis?
Last time I played golf was...
Golf.
I'm sort of disappointed to myself because I have all the tools, but I never just go play golf for real. Like, oh yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
So we're dating ourselves, we're dating our community, and we're in relationships. Okay. The next one was what was the other one?
What are you doing apart from?
Yes. So besides the podcast, what do the both of you ladies do? Wanna go first? I feel like yours is more interesting.
Okay, apart from the podcast, I have yet another podcast. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this episode called My Tech Story, which is also coming from the fact that I work deeply into the tech industry. I have been for the past 2 years. I work for a fintech company. I work in PR and communications. Honestly, if you see me, I'm just like literally what you see is what you get. I work in communications and PR. I am a marketer. I am a podcaster. I am a content creator, whether that's for the brand that I work for or from the platforms that we run podcast-wise or myself. But although myself, make a hiatus. Yeah, so that's what I do. Is there anything else? Hapo ndo tumefika for now.
For now. Me, I'm a baby girl. Period. But doesn't mean you don't work when you're in your baby girling. I'm a podcaster, as you can see. I am a content creator. At least now I've started making money from that. It's valid to say I'm a content creator. What else? Yeah. And I'm in business, a couple of businesses. And yeah, that's it. I'm a marketer by profession, not actively working in marketing for now. So I'll see if I will get into corporate or into that aspect. But I think even with content creation and even with business, you still have to apply marketing or whatever. Yeah, whatever I've studied. But yeah, I'm looking forward to growing my horizons and seeing what plus I'm just a young girl anyway. So I've not even lived like half of...
You're 25, Alexia.
No.
Hey.
I'm trying to pass like at 80. So I'm like 80 something, 90, 100. So I'm not even halfway there.
You think you'll be happy at 100?
Of course. Who said I won't be happy? I'll be joyful. Maybe not happy because I'm in diapers. My bones are paining. But I'll see my great.
Have you seen those videos of people 100 years old? How they look?
Yeah. It is well.
Anyway, I don't want to die early either.
Yeah, maybe 9. No, but I don't say
I'm also a cat mom. Part-time, that's a job. Okay, I love him so much. First of all, I feel like if we break up with my partner,
the cat you have to share custody.
You have to share custody. Because that's my baby. That's my baby for real. Yeah, he was getting lost all the time, but now he's become a big boy.
Aww.
So now he's very loving, but he's a very spoiled cat. Anakulama. Too much fancy food, bona. Apewe ugali apeleke uko ushaga kaina mabosko because he's just a bougie cat. He's too bougie.
Baby girl lifestyle.
He's living very baby boy. Yeah, that's why he can run away and come back like nothing. Oh my gosh, my cat you remember Shelandra?
What name is that, guys? Please, let's start
that. Do you remember?
Yeah, that's for home.
Imagine she came back yesterday. She's been disappeared for like a year.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was just in the kitchen and then I see this cat. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Oh my God, it was my baby girl. I missed her so much. And she was just like, Simba. She did the things that she used to do on me. And she was just like, meowing. I was just like, oh my God. And she's become big. She's given birth 50,000 times. But yeah, no, I'm a very big cat person. So yeah, that's also what I do.
Yeah. Hey guys, that's what we do as of now. But there's a lot coming in the future. We're looking forward to that.
Amen.
We'll see where we go.
Future is bright.
The future is bright. Anyway, that's the end of the episode. Part 1 of the episode. Do tune in to next week where we tackle other dilemmas. Yeah. Part 2.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I like that we also got to discuss some of the things, like taking the dilemmas as if they were ours and dissecting and be like, So thank you guys for sharing your dilemmas. We will see you in the next episode.
Cheers. Bye.